seen struggling and have people point fingers rather than empathize. And what I realized is sometimes you can't empathize with a struggle unless you've been through it. And people that choose not to engage and make fun of those struggling have been through many struggles of their own. It's not that we're high or mighty, it's that we understand and have been humble. And as somebody that doesn't look like the things that I know better than to judge a book by its cover. I also know that the struggle that somebody is going through today will not be their struggle always. The person you point fingers and laugh at today could be the person making decisions about the quality of your life tomorrow. Because I've witnessed it with my own eyes, and oftentimes this is how life works. When you see somebody struggling, that is not the time to point fingers and make jokes of their pain. It is the time to be thankful for the fact that you don't have to understand or experience such pain. And it is a time for you to reflect and see how you can use your privilege to be helpful to those experiencing a struggle you know nothing about. No longer am I quick to judge or throw rocks from my house, because I now have the understanding that all of us are standing on glass. And one thing about going through a struggle is it makes me way less likely to talk about others that seem to be struggling. And a lot of people will get mad at your inability to engage in these conversations because they think you're being high and mighty by refusing to. But the truth is, I know how quickly life can humble you. I know what it's like to be seen struggling and have
your first reaction is not always the right response. See, when you refuse to answer chaos with chaos and you step aside and let God step in, your silence is proof that your trust in Him is real. And see, when have the silence been a weapon instead of a weakness in your life? Your first reaction is not always the right response. See, when you refuse to answer chaos with chaos and you step aside and let God step in, your silence is proof that your trust in Him is real. And see, when have the silence been a weapon instead of a weakness in your life? Your first reaction is not always the right response. See, when you refuse...
With Prime Big Deal Days coming...
Your intuition and the potency of your intuition is straight up scaring people. It's frightening people. It's terrifying because it's just too darn accurate. All right? It's just on point. The fact that you know certain things that you ought to not know, or that you're able to make effective moves because your mind and your brain and the feelings that you have within you are leading you and guiding you either away or to what serves you, right? Or what does not serve you. Your intuition is scaring people because they know that you're 10 steps ahead where they think they're pulling the wool over your eyes. And it's a lot of people playing puppeteer out here, thinking that they're going to control you, that they're going to stop you, that they're going to stall you, that they're going to trick you and deceive you and pull the wool over your eyes. And that's where your discernment and that's where your intuition come into play. And it's scaring people because it's so accurate, right? You're going to have people saying things like, how did you know? How did you know that was going to happen? How did you know that outcome was going to take place? You just knew, right? A lot of us have been gifted with discernment, And that discernment has helped us to make the best decisions and to avert ones that have no good ending, right? And so this is why your intuition is going to boggle people's minds, because they cannot tap in like how you tap into your intuition. The fact that you have knowledge that seems so beyond what you should have or have attained, that it makes people feel creeped out. Like, how did you know? I've told people certain things, like, I think that's going to happen. Not because I'm posing to be a prophet or I think that I'm a prophetess or whatever, because I never claimed to be that. I just got a feeling. I just have that inkling. I just feel like that's going to happen. And it did, or it does. And people will look at me like really awkward, like, that's really weird that you knew that. How did you know that? How did you feel that? How did you know that was going to take place? I just had a feeling. And I could have been wrong, right? Sometimes our intuition gets a little jacked up, right? And it's not always correct. But a lot of the times it's pinpointing on certain facets at the minimum that pique our interest, that end up being, having some truth to it, having some substance to it. And so it can freak people out. It's going to freak your enemies out. Your enemies are going to be freaked out because your intuition is kind of maybe exposing them. It could be exposing them for the plots that they think are going to go over your head, and nothing's going over your head. So it's kind of like they can't effectively track and plot on your life and try to sabotage your plans, because you already know, right, that you're already 10 steps ahead of what they're going to do. Maybe you've seen the games that they play already in the past. So your intuition with logic, they're like cousins as well. They can be like that, where somebody has already showed who they are. So you're just acting on your better judgment, knowing that you can't trust certain people, places, and things. And oftentimes it's correct. And it's like your intuition will very rarely mislead you. If anything, it will protect you and enlighten you to make really solid choices. So you're going to find people really being put off and having to really think hard about how to approach you, or how to talk to you, or how to get at you. And they're going to realize there is no getting at you without you knowing it, without you peeping it, without you feeling it. You're going to know, and you're going to know well in advance. Right. And that's the thing. So it's like they can't pre-plan any kind of attack, because right? Perhaps some decisions you've made are specifically based on the intuition that you've got, that you made this choice, you've done that thing, you did not go to that place because your intuition told you to or not to. And that helped you, that protected you. Right? Where some people who are not tapped into their intuition, they get themselves in really tricky situations because they don't trust their gut. And sometimes you got to trust that gut, because the gut tells you something, right? It's telling you something. I mean, it's not nothing, right? And, there's nothing wrong with just investigating a little bit and seeing, why you feel the way that you feel, and trying to weigh your options and making the best choice for your predicament, right? So it's kind of like, your intuition has been elevating you, and it has been scaring your enemies. It's been making people uncomfortable because they don't understand how you know certain things well in advance, seemingly like premonitions. It's something that's just sometimes just comes on you. It's something that just happens to you. You just feel it. It's just like, I'm not going to go there today. I'm not going to go there today. And something happens at that location, because it's like you felt it. You felt that there was going to be something off about that place, or it could be a place that you go to all the time. It could be a inconspicuous place. Like, it's not even like a place of danger or threat, but you decide not to go one day, and then something happens that day. Your intuition and the...
Okay, I said something. Okay, I do know that song.
And there's people who have literally given up on trying to compete with you. They have thrown in the towel and accepted defeat, as much as they hate to admit it.
If you ain't getting money,
They finally see and accept that they could not beat you and they were going to continue to lose their secret competition. The scary part of all of this, though, now they feel like since they couldn't beat you, they'll join you. Now, in all of their delusion, they feel like they can attach themselves to you and still be in proximity of you. The problem is their delusion blinded them from the fact that even though you didn't acknowledge all of their pettiness, you picked up on it. You saw it. You knew it was weird. You've been clocked the unnecessary competitiveness. You just wrote it off as a them problem, but you were never oblivious. And the fact that they thought you were confirms that it's just air up there for real. They are truly like an NPC. It shows you how much self-awareness they truly lack. Which is why, again, you don't take it personal. It's just like from over there, though. And there's people who have literally given up on trying to compete with you. They have thrown in the towel and accepted defeat as much as they hate to admit it. They finally see in it.
What do we do if the fire comes?
Why do everybody want to be so logical all of a sudden? The word logic in the Merriam-Webster dictionary says, I looked this up a few months ago, really about a year ago.
Y'all busy today? Can y'all take it? Can you
memorize the definition?
Y'all got some open appointments?
Logic is a science.
I need to get a tire fixed. My front tire, and I'm probably gonna get 2 tires right now, and swap and
let's call logic
and probably swap one of the front tires to the back.
It's fear.
And probably rotation. Y'all, you got an appointment time? Put me down for an appointment just in case when I come, other people it start being a rush, and then they like, oh, you got an appointment.
Everybody want to be? You think Harriet Tubman was thinking logically?
All right, no worries.
You think Rosa Parks was thinking logically? Do you think?
1:30, that's perfect. All right, I'll be there at 1:30. 5-1. One moment. That's correct. Garrett, 2 R's, 2 T's. Lere. Yes. 14. Mercedes. E350. All right, see, you do the same. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Jamaica, me born and a England, me grow from me step up at the plane, on me a star at the show. Winning for me mind before me turn embryo. Me hotter than the bunny pepper, but me colder than snow. And me pick up them face when they look for when me in. Them boyfriend know say this a grass screener. Me don't chase, me no follow me a leader. Me wine waist in a mesh marina. Islander. Everyone know where me come from, pretty little islander. Trees by the white sun, calling me the islander. Killing with the natural sun, them calling me the islander. Everyone know where me come from, pretty little islander. Coconut trees by the white sun, calling me the islander.
Welcome to Divinely Engineered. I am the Divine Engineer. Come on in, collective. I hope you are having a beautiful and amazing and a wonderful day so far, and I hope it continues to get better for you, okay? Let's dive right on into it. Let's see what you need to be aware of about the current karmic energy surrounding you at this time. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors, tap me into this energy here. Forging documents was at the bottom of the deck here. Their intuition is blocked for trying to block yours, okay? Let's see, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. We have hair, nail, skin, and wax lady looking for an opportunity to strike here. So if you have like either an upcoming like nail appointment, okay? Nail appointment, hair appointment, somebody could be like, I'm getting like waiting for you to come, waiting for an opportunity to strike, okay? To be able to do some type of spell work on you here. Whoever this is, they see you as a walking miracle, okay? We have a bald-headed lie. So somebody can feel like somebody lied on you, okay? To do work on you. Clarify this, sending fake friends and monitoring spirits. Your ancestors will not tolerate disrespect, trying to project that stank-ass energy onto you and falling into the grave they dug for you. Okay, let's get into it. I just think they want to know what you know. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors, past life karma could be surfacing for some people here. So we have a come to me spell here, okay? Thinks you have too many enemies to realize, okay? There could be a lot of people who are doing like come to me spells, okay? We have their reign of terror has concluded and they have been dismissed from your timeline. We have people are talking about how crazy they look here, okay? Trying to block your connection to source failed. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors, what do we need to be aware of in this energy? We have other witches and warlocks are laughing at their karma. So there's somebody here who is, okay, Coven called a meeting about you. That just popped out. We have sizing you up and looking at you as an easy lick. Your ancestors see them bound to 3 back-to-back financial losses, okay? Closet witch or warlock here. What do we need? What they wanted for you is happening to them. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors here. Caution, mail fraud. What do we need to be aware of? Somebody's trying to, what do we need to be aware of? Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors here. So we have a karmic uncle here. And then we have hiding how sick they are. So you could have a karmic uncle, or there could be a karmic uncle in this energy here who is like hiding how sick they are. Okay? Give me this, an old devil trying to sneak back on your new level. Access denied and suicide spells reversing. Give me one more. I just seen that not going out without a fight. Guns blazing. I see karmic aunt on here as well. Hitman. A tower moment is happening in their finances. What's going on? Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. What is going on, Holy Spirit? Give me one more. Give me one more, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. You better not snitch on me or us. I'll do it again if you let me. Down low. Give me one more on this energy, Holy Spirit. Give me one more on this energy, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. They have no light in them. Hiding that your protection is tearing that ass up and fraudulent behavior, okay? A tower moment is happening in their finances, okay? So let's get into it. So this could be a coven or cult who's like plotting on your money, and a tower moment is happening in their finances here. This could be like a coven or cult who is like sizing you up as well, okay? They could feel like you're about to either receive something, okay? And I'm getting somebody is already plotting on like how to do something, okay, to take something from you. And I'm getting they're already bound to 3 financial back-to-back losses here, okay? I'm also getting this energy of this could be a coven or cult hiding how sick that they are, okay? Clarify, and a tower moment is currently happening in their finances as well, okay? Clarify this, their reign of terror. So clarify this, their reign of terror has concluded and they have been dismissed from your timeline. Did I go over and tell you what the somebody's planning to steal something from you failed? I just seen that King of Pentacles, the one who's like stealing money here. Okay. Clarify their reign of terror has concluded and they have been dismissed from your timeline. Clarify their reign of terror has been concluded and they have been dismissed from your timeline here. We have an Emperor energy and a Queen of Swords. You could be aware that somebody is like sizing you up to steal some type of money here, okay? Clarify this. Their reign of terror has concluded and they have been dismissed from your timeline, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors here. So with this devil chained up in reverse, I'm getting all hell was breaking loose. Okay, clarify this. Their reign of terror has concluded and they have been dismissed from your timeline. Yeah, I'm getting all hell was breaking loose for some type of magic here that they're doing. Okay, clarify this. Coven called a meeting about you. Clarify coven called a meeting about you. This could be all hell breaking loose because you're in your power as well, okay? So we have Knight of Cups. So the coven could be trying to figure out how to energy harvest off of you because we did have these come to me spells here. So this could be like an entire coven trying to do come to me spells with you as well, okay? Someone's trying to, I'm getting energy harvest off of you because they're receiving, they could be receiving karma for trying to put a death to your wheel of fortune for trying to steal money from you. Okay? Or stealing money from you before. And they could be trying to do it again, okay? Because it says sizing you up and looking at you as an easy lift. Your ancestors see them. Bound to 3 back-to-back financial losses. Clarify this coven called a meeting about you. Clarify this coven called a meeting about you, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. So we had this strength in reverse here. So this could be an attack failing. This could also be you not raging out, holding your composure about something here, okay? Clarify this. Coven called a meeting about you, Holy Spirit. Clarify. Coven called a meeting about you. Yeah, I'm getting because your ancestors are balancing out, like either not being aware of something, okay? Somebody could have wanted you like unsuspecting of something. Karma's at play. Clarify this coven called a meeting about you, Holy Spirit. Clarify this coven called a meeting about you. So this could be because the plan to like block your intuition to this failed. Okay? To them, like I'm getting charging at you. So I'm getting like some type of like attack here. I'm getting this like stalling out here. Some type of cycle here is complete. Clarify this sizing you up and looking at you as an easy lick. Your ancestors see them and they're bound to 3 back-to-back financial losses here. Yeah, I'm getting somebody caught. Your intuition going off, realizing that someone was like sizing you up to steal something from you here. This could be a King of Cups energy who was doing this. Clarify this sizing you up and looking at you as an easy lick. Your ancestors see them. You could be manifesting love here. Okay? Yeah, I'm getting this plan failing. This could have been like to stall out your financial progress as well. Clarify this sizing you up and looking at you as an easy lick. Whoever you are, you're aware. Okay? I'm getting you being aware and you protecting your energy from this. Clarify this sizing you up and looking at you as an easy lick. Your ancestors see them and your ancestors have exposed them. Okay? I'm getting a plan here failing. Clarify hiding how sick they are. Clarify hiding how sick they are. Whoever you are, I'm getting your path forward being illuminated, okay, to you, okay? Being illuminated that you needed to protect your energy here from this coven financially. Clarify hiding how sick they are. Clarify this hiding how sick they are. This could be karma for something that they've done to you because you've walked free of some type of cycle here. Clarify this hiding how sick they are, Holy Spirit. Clarify this hiding.
They celebrate mediocrity like it's the fucking, like it's the all in. Oh, hey yo, man, I can't believe it. Hey yo, what I like about you is in your craft, you do it every day, all day. There's not a day that goes by that you miss a day to work on your craft to get better. Like, but you know what? There's people that got they crown some of these people that ain't even really got real talent. Some of these people got awards, man. I'm talking about awards for writing bullshit. I've been following you for a grip, and I've been listening to your writings. And you know what? Your writing ability, your speaking ability, even the way you put together things. And wow, man, you surpassed a lot of them people that got awards, man. You surpassed a lot of them people, and that's why they're not gonna. They don't want to give you recognition because you surpassed a lot of them. They celebrate mediocrity like it's the fucking.
Because my frequency, it made you glitch, bitch. The next question in the series is how to know when a narc has started a smear campaign against you. And that's really easy. Pay attention to the friends and family. When people start to pull back from you and you've never done anything to those people, you better believe the narc smeared your name in a bunch of lies so they could be the victim. And it probably happened because you told the narc no about something. You want boundaries? Oh, you gonna pay for that. Simply telling the narc no about something it doesn't abide to their playbook, baby. So you must suffer. So now there's a story you must suffer. So now there's a story you must.
You think I'm scared of death? I've done it 1,000,000 times. I'm fucking great at it.
Fun fact, there's now a scientific consensus on the fact that if you enjoy trolling, it's because you're a psychopath. Now, I don't mean like light trolling, like when you're obviously just kind of taking the piss and you're not being that serious. Normal people do not lack empathy to the extent that another person's suffering is amusing to them. So if you experience joy at someone else being angry because you made them angry, that is because you are a sociopath. And people who criticize you and tell you you should stop doing that don't just not get it. They are psychologically normal. There's something wrong with you psychologically. If you enjoy trolling, like, it isn't actually normal to enjoy causing distress to others. Fun fact, there's now a scientific consensus on the fact that if you enjoy trolling, it's because you're a psychopath. Now, I don't mean like light trolling, like when you're obviously just kind of taking the piss and you're not being that serious. Normal people do not lack empathy to the extent that another person's suffering is amusing to them. So if you experience joy at someone else being angry because you made them angry, that is because you are a sociopath. And people who criticize you and tell you you should stop doing that don't just not get it. They are psychological.
And then hey, this shit is fucking just, I don't know what the fuck is going on, okay? You got people that'll follow you and, you know, under fake accounts, then they go to their real account and start acting like you and start, you know, speaking of things that's relative to what you have posted on your page. And then you come across that post from them people on your timeline, and you're trying to figure it out, like, that sounds exactly like my life. Because that's what the fuck is going on. These fucking people, this shit is so corny, man. They will make up all type of shit for clout to get you to think something is fucking crazy going on. Yeah. Hey, this shit is fucking just, I don't know what the fuck is going on, okay? You got people that'll follow you and, you know, under fake accounts, then they go to their real account and start acting like you and start, you know, speaking of things that's relative to what you have posted on your page. And then you come across that post from them people on your timeline, and you're trying to figure it out, like, that sounds exactly like my life. Because that's what the fuck is going on. These fucking people, this shit is so corny, man. They will make up all type of shit for clout to get you to think something is fucking crazy going on. Yeah. Hey, this shit is fucking just, I don't know what the fuck is going on, okay? You got.
Good morning. Y'all know I'll be starting with no good morning. Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the room. Let me tell you something real quick. Don't mind my nail. I broke it at the fun run yesterday with my kid. Okay. But somebody has been warned of your intelligence. Okay. You may come off as a quiet, humble, you know, don't really say much. You more action than verbs, you know, words and stuff. So whoever this person is, someone has warned them of your intelligence. Somebody said,
oh, they want you to live your life They want you to enjoy yourself. Or they figure that you're not enjoying yourself. They figure that you're in misery. They figure that you're suffering. They figure that you won't do anything. Oh, they have so been deceived. Their eyes are not in accord with their makeup. They're refusing to accept the harsh reality. They're refusing to accept that they're being poisoned. They're refusing to accept that they're being dominated.
Good morning,
They're
Claudia.
refusing
Is
to
Stephanie
accept
available
that
by
they have been
chance?
taught and trained to do things outside of their true potential, their true selves, and not activating their power. But
Is he the only one that can help me, or is it possible that you can help me too?
The truth of their own soul.
I have my test scheduled for tomorrow at Concentra, but it's at the Concentra in San Leandro, and I was trying to get it switched to the one in Oakland and Jack London.
Because you are doing what you was born to do.
Okay.
You were doing
what time
exactly what this avatar has asked for your soul to come inside to perform.
Bye-bye.
You are living the best life because you are activated. You have been awakened. You are in tune with nature. You are in tune with the Creator, in tune with the universe. Besides the individuals that are telling you that you should stay inside the cage. These individuals will move from one cage to the next, a bigger, better cage. Little decorations on the bars. Higher advanced locks. You still in the box, but you living the best life. You still being dominated, but you living the best life. You're still confused. Consciously. You're not using your own conscience. You're using somebody else's. And you have been performing off your ego, which is the shadow, which is your darker side. It is dominating you, but you living your best life. Oh, they give you the circus. They give you these certain vacation spots. They keep you distracted. They keep you confused. They keep you from finding that soul's potential, that soul's knowledge, that soul's evolution. They don't want you to have it in this lifetime. So they set up a strategy. Instead of putting the pressure on like it was a long time ago, maybe 50 years ago, they have put the pressure into your minds to making you thinking everything is good, everything is comfortable. But at the same time, they utilizing advanced technology to put the pressure on your physical body, to put the pressure on your mental, to put the pressure on your consciousness by keeping it poisoned every single day. And you dare to challenge and stand up against somebody that is truly trying to help humanity rise in consciousness, to show them the syndrome, the metaphorically flat earth dome around your mind, keeping you from escaping that dome, keeping your consciousness from expanding. These are areas that you don't know about, but you challenge somebody that does. You trying to challenge that somebody that stands up every day, that tries to help everybody else, to try to show everybody else the door, to try to show everybody else these metaphorical cages that they have around people's minds. But you want to challenge them and say they should live their life. Live their life is getting everybody else to awaken to the false reality, to the mental captivity, the takeover. It's like you are living in a fantasy world. You don't understand what's going on behind the scenes. Because honestly, you don't. Because if you do, you be doing exactly what we do. We be trying to elevate individuals to their true potential, while the system is trying to keep that true potential dormant by keeping you in luxury, comfy cars and whatnot. Some cars so comfy you can have them as apartments. Cup holders, and put your shower in the trunk, bedrooms in the back seat. But this is the reality of keeping your mind conditioned so you don't awaken. If they was putting the pressure on like they was putting the pressure on 60 or 50 years ago, people started to stand up. It was a revolution that was taking place because of the pressure was so intense. Individuals were seeing the pressure. Individuals was gathering in organizations to fight against fascism, to become more evolved, to become more educated and aware of what's happening, aware of your surroundings, aware of you. So they had to change. They had to bring the physical pressure into the mental pressure. Now you can't see it, but it's there. That metaphorical cage. Oh, that cage is beautiful. Huh? They got doors that are made of gold and treasure. They got different decorations, presents. Huh? You can go out and take down the bars and put up new bars. This is the conditioning. This is the effects of the new conditioning from the old conditioning. To keep you from having a spiritual awakening is the key. The mass awakening, they're trying to stop it by keeping you distracted in luxury. They're trying to keep you comfortable. Huh? There goes some cash and jewelry, a couple of cars and houses on the beach. Huh? You stay in the cage and we'll keep you entertained. There is no trying to get a spiritual individual, trying to get a star seed, trying to get somebody that is not from this location, a galactic person, to try to make them conform, to try to make them be quiet, to try to put them in a cage, metaphorically, try to keep them in the syndrome, the flat earth dome around their heads. It's impossible. These individuals are difficult to have relationships because of their galacticness. They show people too much issues. People can't dig them. These individuals are different. There is no luxury or comfort that can support these individuals, that can keep them standing still, that can keep them from standing up, that can keep their mouth shut. There's nothing on this planet that can do that to them. They are here for one goal, to evolve the human species into having a spiritual awakening. The spiritual awakening, mass awakening, changes the entire planet. The evolution is happening because of individuals standing up, because individuals will not bow down, but they're standing in their power, trying to free humanity. That's all for now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, they want you to live your life. They want you to enjoy yourself. Oh, they figure that you're not enjoying yourself. They figure that you're in misery. They figure that you're suffering. They figure that you won't do anything. Oh, they have so been deceived. Their eyes are not in accord with their makeup. When they're refusing to accept the harsh reality. They're refusing to accept that they're being poisoned. They're refusing to accept.
Okay, it says the lesbian therapist.
So the war ended. America won its independence. Cue the fireworks, right? But for thousands of black soldiers who wanted
Come on, Daddy, let's get party.
Let's talk about one of the ugliest feelings we try to hide, jealousy. That sick pit in your stomach when someone else has what you ache for. We pretend we're happy for them,
That's envy. That's envy.
Shame, and even self-hatred. Why not me? What's wrong with me? That's the shadow of jealousy. It poisons your self-worth and distances you from
Jealousy is when I think somebody wants what I have.
Shadow work teaches
Like I think somebody wants my girlfriend or my kids or my life.
Part of you that's starving. The dream is buried. The life you secretly crave.
Envy is when you want what I have.
Shadow work journal. Jealousy becomes a doorway. Through writing, you turn envy.
People often ask how you're so smart or intelligent and be mad when the answer is because I'm heavily oppressed. When you are a part of marginalized communities and identity groups, it deepens your understanding and knowledge of the world. You see, essentially, you're part of a subculture. Sub meaning under. Under meaning there is a culture existing above you. And although you're within this subculture, there still is that overlying culture that you have already mastered and come to understand and know how to navigate, despite having other cultures that you're a part of and know a well-worth amount of knowledge in, because you live that experience as well. I'll use my non-binary / trans identity, for example. When I stepped away from gender, I wasn't expecting for all the knowledge that would come with it. Suddenly, overnight, I was entrenched in a new culture, in a culture that gave me the basics in biology, genetics, gender studies, gender-based violence, and even indigenous history of two-spirited people. When you add in the experience of being Black, being a Black American, you learn so much about enslavement, colonization, white supremacy, genocide, and through your experience, your own base of knowledge based on your identity grows exponentially. When you add in the fact that you're not a man, you become an expert on various forms of oppression based on gender. You become aware of the patriarchy and its many effects that others are blind to. You're exposed to so much of women's history or the history of people that didn't identify with any gender. The smartest person in a room is often the most oppressed person in the room. It's often the person with the most identity. You see, when you're talking identities and you're facing your own specialized oppression, there's going to come a point where you open up about it to a member of your community. I think people are about to start to realizing how much you pay attention. And it's not even just about paying attention.
It's all the way back.
It's how much you don't really forget. And it's not just about how much you don't really forget. It's how much you have compartmentalized the information you receive. I gotta go buy some milk. In a way where you don't compartmentalize it in a normal way. So a normal way to separate different things that you have going in your brain. One with put everything that's baseball related under baseball. Put everything that's, school related under school. Put everything that's work related under work. But you don't do that. You notice that there are patterns and similarities and connections with everything. So your brain continuously compartmentalizes over and over again. So it's like you don't just place things in a location. You allow things to be placed in its own location in your mind on its own. The more you just develop and you mature and you rely on your own natural skills and talents in a way that your own mind has decided that it wanted to produce and grow itself without attempting to on your own or training yourself to get more intelligent in one area or mastering certain skills to make sure you can get a piece of paper. You actually focus on things that you were truly interested in, and then when you allow yourself to really just, and I'm not talking about ones who, mastered things and were bored, while they were mastering it. No, you knew that you had a purpose and reason for that. When you allow your mind to basically move, compartmentalize different things
based off of different variables than most other people. So to you, you know, baseball and school will go together, or baseball, it will break school down into like different subjects, and then that will go together. That's why you were able to make connections with different things. That's why when you talk, it sounds like you're speaking in metaphors. It sounds like you're speaking in poetry. That's why it sounds like you're speaking with riddles. What they say the Bible is written in, you know, parables. It's because your mind is able to make connections. My son brought me food. Anyways, so your mind is able to draw parallels and make connections through the different. Ooh, y'all probably explain this better, and I would love to see you guys do it. Anyways, some people will call it a spider web. We be getting it, you know what I'm saying? We be getting it. But anyway, it's able to draw parallels and make connections to different things in your mind, and it's whatever your mind has been doing all these years, and they told you that you were weird. You're about to be doing it a lot more in the outside of yourself, outside of your body, outside of your mind. You're about to start doing it more, and people are going to start to see how you have been making connections to a lot of things this whole entire time, and that you don't have bad memory, even the memory that they wanted you to have that quote unquote disappeared because of all of your trauma in life. God has been filling up those missing pieces this whole entire time. He's going to show you how he's been filling up those missing pieces. He is very strategic, very creative. Like, even if you were in a coma, he still has missing pieces of information that he is.
I'm going to tell you how slow people are. People will want something just because you have it, and then get it and realize they don't want it because they never wanted it. Fact is, they wanted you. Like, they really want you. Deep down inside, they want to be you, but they think holding the position or holding the role or doing the
there are energies in your life that wanted to tame you, and they see you as untamable. They kind of wanted to convince you that you're lacking something, that you're lacking skill or knowledge or whatever, and just really want to invade your mind with, let's see the doubt. Okay, let's see where you are now. Untamable, good. You are nobody's pet to tame. Yeah, they were sending challenges your way. They're trying once, twice, 3 times to get in your head, get in your spirit, to kind of block your spirit. But let's see where you are now. Yeah.
Of others. This person tried to humiliate your name, and they ran with the lie of others and how others felt about you. And now you're feeling bad because you no longer want to put up or deal with this person because other people have lied on your name. Other people have slandered your name and gossiped about you in ways that they shouldn't have gossiped about you to people about. And to come to find out it wasn't even the truth. But the person that's having a sour conscience realized that you are not a bad person. You really are a good person. And you wouldn't do the foolish things that these haters or these jealous people said about you. It was all rumors. It was all lies. It was all slander to make the next person feel good. Yet this person that rejected you and treated you like gutter trash, listen to the lies of other people, or the own lies in your own head about you that wasn't true because they really didn't take the time out to get to know you as a person. This is what people will do all the time. They don't get to know you, but they will prejudge you based off of somebody else said, he or she said, or how other people feel about you at that moment. And you're not even that person that they said you were. Yet this person that's having a sour conscience is not even the person that they supposed to be in life. Right. See, this person was overly wrong with how they felt about you. But not only was they wrong, they were overly toxic with the negative energy. They were overly trashy with their trashy energy against you. And then they turn out to not be nothing in life. Yeah, you pass this individual up in life. And now this person is looking pretty shocked, pretty miserable, pretty disgusted with themselves because they thought that you were the person that was the bad person. Turned out you was a blessing in disguise to these people. And they now realize that others. This person tried to recreate your name and they ran with a lie of others and how others felt about you. And now they're feeling bad because you no longer want to put up or deal with this person because other people have lied on your name. Other people have slandered your name and gossiped about you in ways that they shouldn't have gossiped about you to people about. And to come to find out it wasn't even the truth. But the person that's having a sour conscience realized that you are not a bad person. You really are a good person. And you wouldn't do the foolish things that these haters or these jealous people say.
It's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize.
They treat you like gutter trash. Listen to the lies of other people or the own lies in your own head about you. That wasn't the truth because they really didn't take the time out to get to know you as a person. This is what people will do all the time. They don't get to know you, but they will prejudge you based off what somebody else said, or he or she said, or how other people feel about you at that moment. And you're not even that person that they said you were. Yet this person that's having a sour conscience is not even the person that
it's too late to apologize. It's too late.
And our T's been crossed. It's over for these fucking corners. Shutdown time. Our I's been dotted.
Let me play my song.
And our
before
T's
I
been
leave.
crossed.
Let me play my little shit before I leave. By my side, but I can't do bad on my own. What is doing in the skies, and I was caught all in your vibe. Reeled in and chilling, but you was just telling lies. You wasn't down in love. You was blind the whole time. Just seen it in your eyes. You know that love is blind, and that's the story of my life. You know it happens every time. That's why it's hard for me to trust. Ain't even hard to give a fuck. road. Watch out for snakes, I close that back door. But what these new shit, I might overdose. I do You wanna know, do I still think about you? Do I still think about all the bullshit you put me through? Every time I think about you. Never again. I hate niggas so damn cold, and how much to feel alone. Want you by my side, I can't do bad on my own. You was a demon in disguise, and I was caught all in your vibe. Building and chilling, but you was just telling lies. I was falling in love, you was plotting the whole time. Just see me in your eyes, you know that love is blind. And that's the story of my life, you know it happens every time. It's hard for me to trust, and never have to give a fuck. That's the only part I want to change, is the end. Okay. I'm gonna leave everything else like it is. I just need to do my ad-libs. Fix that last line and do my ad-libs. Oh, they got this on. What the fuck? I done disappeared.